burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Rudolph. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. You think back to all the interceptions he threw last week. Here we go. First play of the game, another pick.
And you know that all week long, they spent time breaking down exactly why he threw the interceptions. Was it mechanics, bad reads, not enough study? Sometimes you just think about it way too much, and that leads you to the next one.
Time to refocus. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Barrett. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They got the interception, but very
Stream elements but running elements okay.
Settle for 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Back to the air, Rudolph on second down. And that is incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. 3rd down here.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Barrett now on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the interception, here's Rudolph. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Slips past it. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 77 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to the air on second down. Barrett. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw on second down. Barrett. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing on third and long. Barrett brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Watch it now, Barney! Over!
Rudolph throwing on second down. Being chased out left. He finds an opening past the 40. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. A gain of 32 that time.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, This is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, Rudolph. That's going to be caught. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with a J. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play. And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there. It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert? And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Cameron Meredith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra
What
point.
is up, John?
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away. You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Who is winning?
Way does that guy get on the field on this drive? Poor punter. Yeah, he wasn't. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Trey Hendrickson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN. And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Flex round! Flex round!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barrett. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this down deep into Cincinnati territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards. From the red zone now, Rudolph. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw on 2nd down. Barrett looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and... Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Rudolph now to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here's Barrett on play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trent Murphy coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the Bengals on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Barrett. That's caught. It's Malone. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Barrett to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I would say it would probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Now Barrett. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And you just kind of get the sense that this team's been snake-bitten a little bit here. They just have not had anything go their way.
It's like they collectively walked under a ladder on their way into the stadium. What else could go wrong?
Now Rudolph on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Here's Rudolph on play action. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off near his own 48. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more in the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. This helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
You know he's doing that fucking butch squitch too because I can't no time.
The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally different. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. First down throw for Rudolph. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Marshall, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Back to the air, Rudolph on 2nd down. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Carlos Dunlap breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. All the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Space to run past the 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician now.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cameron Meredith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints just continue to roll. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now, here come the Bengals. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. Now it's time to have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw Barrett. And his pass is intercepted for the
dude.
4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. On first down, it's Rudolph. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now it's Rudolph. He'll air it out deep. And now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's Barrett looking to throw. And a grab by Croft. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. With it is Brown. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Well, incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rudolph. Flushed out right. It's brought in right side by Ginn. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Rudolph. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rudolph looking to throw it, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Cameron Meredith as the first half is winding down, and the Saints are pouring it on. And his kick is right through. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. fly to the end zone for a touchback. You back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Barrett now on second down. And he's got his man by the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. After the interception, here's Rudolph. Brought in left side by Snead. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Rudolph on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals getting set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have got to be in a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talked about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barrett. And he'll get this back.
Dude, I can't catch a fucking break with no throws, huh?
From the gun, here's Rudolph. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Rudolph. And he is into the to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looking to throw on second down. Barrett, complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On third down, Barrett forced out to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this is taken at the 23. A 46-yard group, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson in there to get him. And that is sack number 15 for him on the year. This one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. On second down, here's Rudolph. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Now Rudolph. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's airing it out for Williams. And now here's another interception. P.J. Williams with a pick. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw is Barrett. Eifert over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Malone. And His guys are in for 6. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs. Now Rudolph on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Carl Lawson in there to drop him. And he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Looking for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ted Ginn with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints just continue to roll. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Off the play fake, Barrett. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Cincinnati, and even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Barrett looks to throw on first. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Malone. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. In that slant, a lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Back to throw Barrett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
And he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain of 14 there and moves the chains. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And it's a big turnover there on the final play. And very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10. Down, Barrett to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Malone. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Barrett. Complete. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stick it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Tyler Davison coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Barrett looking to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Barrett eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but that's what they're doing here.
He's playing this game Madden right now against Lux and getting destroyed.
And if we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport, and a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And he'll be taken. Before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Swatted
just showing. Same. Oh yeah.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Fucking playing this game, can't fucking catch a break in this game. My guy's open, has to step on him, and doesn't go for the catch the ball. It's been that way this year. I got the Bengals this year.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Nah, it's a little fucked up. It's crazy.
And now here's another interception.
Nah, it's definitely crazy, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, this game goes like, I actually missed 17. 17 was the last goal in the head. I didn't like 18. 17 was actually pretty good. Not even 17 was the only one I really liked.
What is up, John?
Yeah, it's better than these ones. It's better than these ones.
This is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
Play action. Play action, do ball.
First down. Barrett.
No.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there's been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab
I just had a little fast to see these in.
Throwing here. Barrett. Nowhere to go here.
Oh, you fucking kidding.
The Saints say they have it and they do.
Always ignoring me, John. I see how it is. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy
I have a high
tears.
pick and draft the lineman.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely.
I've noticed in this game too, a lot of people just jump out of nowhere and make the deception. Like, there'll be no one around. All of a sudden, pick. And they just come around. It's crazy.
37-yard line. Carlos Dunlap in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Back in my CBO back tomorrow.
Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there? The leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Back to throw. Rudolph.
Ooh, you gotta stop testing that safety. 4 picks.
Picked off at the 11. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game.
After this, I gotta fucking leave that run. I'm gonna I felt this on the too. I ordered a grinder earlier. I didn't need it and leave after this. Fucking hungry thinking about it. So what's new? Just working?
Barrett dancing to his left.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear. And ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was doing the right thing. You are exactly correct.
Quiet in here now.
Into a positive game. Now Barrett, he's going to walk. He's got a man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in, but when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
I'm barely in sacks. I came in here because I'm playing Lux. I figured he was on the mic, but he's not.
Barrett, buying time to his left. Room here to run, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. Time for a break. Back to finish it off.
I don't talk to you like I used to.
After this.
I talk to E, but I don't talk to him like I used to as much as I used to.
Mixon with a first down
Before
carry.
all this shit happened.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves it with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Back to throw. Barrett being chased out left. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last
waiting
quarter,
for a good
let's see how
Madden
this
first,
plays
right?
out. Looking to throw. Barrett forced out to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints will have the football back. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Rudolph looking to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I ain't got another hour in me.
Running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Throwing to start the drive. Barrett. And his throw is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver.
An hour later.
And it's 2nd down.
An hour later,
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't.
Nowhere to go here. He
Not
lost
another
the
fucking fumble
and this is
again.
picked up by the Saints. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two
Fucking
about
injuries in this game is ridiculous.
Because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down. Rudolph going to look to throw it. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. Rudolph.
John.
He is going to find Hill here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. back to the air. Rudolph. Dancing to his left. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more play.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
The accelerated clocks on
things
here.
are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call,
I see how it is, John.
That's called being in the zone.